Hey everybody, J-Todd out on Fremont Street with SpongeBob. And here's what's happening this week in gambling. Yeah, you got some moves.
Hello everyone, and thanks for joining me on another edition of This Week in Gambling. J-Todd here, coming to you from London, England. Not really. I'm actually in my studio, and I'm filming this show early because I'm traveling to the United Kingdom for the International Casino Expo. So, if a major story breaks between now and when this video comes out, please forgive me for not covering it. Even though I'm in the UK, this week's big story comes from America, where the battle for net neutrality took a big step forward recently. For those of you who thought that fight was over, surprise! I have spoken at length about how important net neutrality rules were for consumers, let alone the online gambling and sports betting industries. Ajit Pai is head of the FCC and asshole extraordinaire. He is a former Verizon attorney who decided to kill the net neutrality rules which protected consumers in favor of big ISPs like Verizon, who can now screw you on internet service. Pieface here is a Trump appointee and a friend to big business. He lied about public support for ending net neutrality. He faked a cybersecurity attack in order to suppress opposing viewpoints, and he misrepresented facts about why net neutrality rules were no longer needed. So yeah, he's a real piece of shit. This brings us back to the battle for net neutrality playing out in a U.S. Court of Appeals in Washington, D.C. Several tech companies and nearly 24 states are fighting to get the net neutrality rules restored, while the FCC and attorneys for the internet service providers are fighting to keep it dead. Hopefully you're asking yourself why ISPs want to keep net neutrality suppressed. An even better question might be, why is a U.S. governmental agency siding with big business over the American people? Those are damn good questions. Oral arguments opened Friday and the FCC looked like a bunch of jackasses. Not that that's a long walk. Their argument is that the internet is not telecommunications and therefore they cannot regulate it. I want you to remember that statement. The internet is not telecommunications. So if the web isn't telecommunications, what the hell is it? Well, according to the FCC, it's an information service. And hang on, because here's where things get really stupid. What's an information service? According to the U.S. government, an information service is the offering of a capability for generating, acquiring, storing, transforming, processing, retrieving, utilizing, or making available information via telecommunications. What the fuck is that? It's not telecommunications, it's an information service that uses telecommunications. My bullshit meter just hit 100. The FCC has run a shell game on the American people, and Mr. Pai is nothing but a corporate shill who has misled, misrepresented, and flat out lied about this issue. The court won't make a decision about this for several weeks, but oh my goodness, having net neutrality rules restored would be a huge victory. And hey, here's to hoping Mr. Pai gets investigated, fired, prosecuted, and run out of government.
This week's special offer is for Bet365. Casino City has exclusive player specials for Bet365 Casino. Visit online.casinocity.com for details or follow the link in the description of this video.
Welcome back. Even though I'm in the United Kingdom all week, and even though I filmed this show early, I didn't forget about the Super Bowl. More on that in just a moment. Up first, this week's game review. It's for the brand new Endless Treasure slot machine from Scientific Games. It's part of their Jinji Baoji series, which means good luck and good news in Chinese. It's also a linked progressive and comes with a curved 49-inch 4K ultra high definition display. You can find this review and hundreds more when you visit our YouTube channel. And while you're there, do us a favor and subscribe. Don't forget to click that bell. That way you get updates anytime we upload a brand new video. Finally this week, as I mentioned, I had to shoot this video early due to travel plans. I actually uploaded it before the Super Bowl was ever played. You can check the date below. But just for fun, I wanted to make my prediction on the winner of the Super Bowl. And I'm usually right about these things. I say it's going to be the New England Patriots. Yep. And no, I didn't film two versions of this and then just wait to see who won.
Lather, rinse, and repeat.